Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BVTK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like you this time frame. I think does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the orange trend line here is coming from right there. And I wanted to point that out because it's still fully in play and kind of helps illustrate the big picture perspective that I'm about to talk about. And on that note of perspective, and I talked about this yesterday and the past couple of days, but especially after today, this is somewhat of a tricky chart to do because of all the perspective. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 2 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture perspective, the grand scheme of it all, then yeah, I get it. The price did pull back today. But again, big picture, and easiest way to see that is via the orange line, is that the price is still well up above the trend line that I talked about yesterday. And as I said in yesterday's video, as long as the price remains up above that orange trend line, let me bring a little bit more perspective to it. There we go. So as long as the price just keeps on cruising like it's been, and as long as the bulls keep on building these higher bases over time, the newest base, happened yesterday, and then, got the very nice bounce upwards, then that's the name of the game. The trend is up, and as long as the price stays above the uptrending trend line, well then, that means it is in bullish uptrend, right? And that's why I love charts. When you look at them certain ways, they really do insult your intelligence. So for those of you that care about the big picture of it all, it truly is as simple as, hey, as long as the price stays above the uptrending trend line, that implies that the price is in an uptrend, therefore the bulls are in full control. Simple as that, no need to overcomplicate things. What about areas of resistance, though? On that note, the key level that really stands out after today is right up here at 0046. So the bulls did make some progress through that previous area that we talked about in past videos, but now it's all up there at 0046, so that'll be public enemy number 1 going into tomorrow. All in all, though, no doubt about it, as far as big picture is concerned, good, healthy day. Bulls still have an opportunity to build that higher base, and as hopefully I've drilled in and annoyed you with by this point, that's what you want to see. Higher stair steps going in the upwards direction, and as long as that remains the situation, then the bulls are in full control. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.